right, so I'm browsing the internet and I come across this headline. Do you see that? Geico must pay $5.2 million to woman who got HPV from sex in man's insured car. The court rules. So I'm thinking this is a joke. This can't be real. This can't be real. You got to pay this woman. Let me read this to make sure this isn't a joke. Let me see what the catch is. Because just from the headline, this woman getting paid $5.2 million for HPV. HPV ain't even a fucking deadly fucking virus. So we about to read to see how did the court decide $5.2 million for one. For another, how the fuck is this? Can she get a claim from this? How is it that his insurance, his car insurance, is responsible for him to pay this woman because she had sex in the car? Okay. Since when did sex in the car make your car insurance liable? Okay. Let's read. Geico must pay a Missouri woman $5.2 million after she caught HPV from unprotected sex with her then boyfriend in his insured automobile, a state appellate court ruled. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going because this is just absurd. Okay, let's keep going. In an opinion published Tuesday, the Court of Appeals for the Western District of Missouri affirmed the multi-million-dollar payout against the insurance company, best known for its ubiquitous TV ads that frequently feature a talking gecko. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on, where's my cursor? This can't be real. But it's, before we continue, okay, it's NBC News. So that's from NBC News. So let's keep going. Let's see how they came to this conclusion. The woman, where's my mouse? The woman, identified in court papers only as M.O. This bitch getting paid all this money and she want to stay anonymous. Well, I can see why you want to stay anonymous. But probably because she sound like a fucking idiot. Okay. But I guess it's in her favor. So who's the goddamn idiot? She getting paid $5.2 million fucking dollars for having fucking HPV. Let's keep going. Identified in court only as M.O. said that she said this. She engaged in unprotected sexual activities in an insured vehicle in November and December 2017. And that he negligently caused or contributed to her catching the human papillomavirus, a common sexually transmitted infection, court papers said. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Now, I'm about to disclose some fucking information about my goddamn health. Well, let me see. I've had sex, but let me see. Well, I've had sex in a car, so I don't know if any of the things I caught came from me having sex in a goddamn car. What the fuck? Okay. So, after Geico turned down her... Oh, okay. Let's see. Wait. Okay. After Geico turned down her claim, okay, because that's just absurd. That's just fucking ridiculous. Who the fuck ever heard of some shit like this? The fucking insurance company is responsible for this bitch catching fucking HPV because she decided to have unprotected sex? He didn't rape her. She decided to have unprotected sex. Okay, let me keep going. So Geico turned down her claim. M.O. took the matter to an arbitrator who found in her favor before a court affirmed the $5.2 million judgment, the appeals court said. Now, ain't that some shit? And now you're going to have people purposely fucking in cars. So y'all better be careful. Somebody coming to you. Do you have car insurance? Okay, well, you know what? I'm feeling freaky. Let's go to your car and let's fuck. Oh, you don't need any condoms, baby. Don't worry about me. I'm clean. All right, so Geico appealed, rightfully so, claiming it never had a chance to contest the claim. Okay. But Geico did have the opportunity to participate and defend its interests, including the ability to challenge liability and damages by entering a defense of insured. According to the appeals court opinion, which put the word did in bold italics. And Geico did have the opportunity. Okay. The insurance company, let's keep going, has no right to relitigate those issues now in appeal, the court said. Wow. The company, okay, some Geico history, don't need that right now. The company, based in Chevy Chase, Maryland, said in a statement Thursday that the case will be ultimately settled in federal court. Don't blame them. In federal court papers, Geico has said it never had any responsibility to defend the boyfriend. Oh, exactly. To defend the boy identified only as MB, because it should be on the hook only for damages coming out of the ownership, maintenance, or use of the auto. Right. I agree with that. I mean, I normally wouldn't be in the goddamn on the side of the car insurer of the the car insurer, because these motherfuckers are rip-offs. I think auto insurance is a fucking fraud in itself, in my opinion. Just another way to get your money. But guess what? Now you got to pay this massive goddamn bill. Because you want to fucking charge people for fucking car insurance. But whatever. I'm digressing onto something. Okay. So MO's alleged damages have no nexus to the ownership. Exactly. Have no nexus to the ownership, maintenance, or covered use of the 2014 Hyundai Genesis, the company said in a federal court filing last year. In other words, the vehicle's covered use did not cause MO's alleged injuries. I totally agree. Instead, her injuries arose from an intervening cause, namely her failure to prevent transmission of STDs by having unprotected sex. Now, I cannot believe this is a real fucking article. Moreover, I cannot believe that a fucking legal system actually favored this woman's claim. Now, this is some bullshit. I mean, to make the car insurer responsible is to say, well, the hotel, anybody, okay, that just opens up a whole can of worms. You having sex, unprotected sex, in your house, or at your man's house, or your partner's house, and that bitch give you a STD. Now you saying you can sue the homeowner's insurance. You have sex on a plane. Now you can sue the fucking airline insurance. I mean, you have sex at a hotel and you catch something. Now you can sue the hotel insurance. Man, this is bullshit. What the fuck? Okay, y'all let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. Am I being crazy? Am I crazy? Or do you agree with this ruling? I mean, yes, I guess they did some sort of medical, I guess they took medical tests to confirm that he's the one who gave her the HPV, which is kind of also, I thought, that men, even though we know they are carriers, I thought it was impossible for them to be tested for HPV. So how was it that it was determined that he was the one that transmitted the HPV to her? I would like to know that, because women can be tested, but how the hell do you test men? So anyway, am I tripping? Am I tripping for thinking that this is fucking bullshit? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with this appellate court, or do you agree that this is ridiculous? And now, what kind of ideas do you have? Are you thinking of, and this is not even a deadly disease. Yes, HPV can lead to cancer, but I mean, most of the time it's benign cells, and basically everybody got a goddamn HPV. So this ain't even a goddamn serious terminal STI or STD. and she done been awarded $5.2 million. How the hell? Because I thought car insurance, like, you know, it's whatever your liability, whatever you insure your car for, the maximum liability that you insure your car for. You know, they have 50, what it is, 25, 50 per accident, you know. So who insures? I have so many questions. How did they get to that figure? And what amount of insurance does this person have on his car? And does this lady have uninsured motorists? You know how they have underinsured, uninsured, in case the person who you get into an accident with don't have insurance, so then you can sue your insurance company. So does she have like millions of dollars on her auto insurance, which should have been kind of like a red flag, like, bitch, what the fuck you need all this goddamn insurance on your fucking beat up car for? But anyway, I'm just speaking from my mind. I don't know any of this to be the case, but this is crazy. This is the first I've ever heard of some shit like this. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment, leave a like, share this video. Share this. What the fuck? All right, see you next time. Bye.